Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be bringing you my monthly favourites of July. So if you want to see what I've been going to recently, then keep on watching. Okay, so first product we have is a foundation, and it is from E.L.F. And this is the Flawless Finish foundation, and it's in porcelain, I do believe. Honestly, this foundation is a game changer for me. I absolutely love it. It just goes on the skin really nice, and it feels cooling when you're applying it to the skin. I just love how it makes my skin look. It just looks really healthy, and it's got a really nice glow to it. This also is oil free as well, so anyone who has quite oily skin, I would say I wouldn't be too scared to be using this foundation. It also has your SPF 15 sunscreen in there, so again, that's another good factor for this foundation. It also gives you a little bit of instruction on the back as well. So for instance, apply 15 minutes before you're going out in the sun, and you can also reapply this to your skin if you felt you needed to. But for me, this foundation lasts all day. I don't get any cracking with it. It doesn't go into my fine lines. It just sits on the skin really nice. I would say generally I get away with two and a half pumps of this, depending on how full coverage I want. It's definitely a buildable foundation as well, so again, it just depends on your own personal preference on how full coverage you want your foundation to look. But for me, this is a definite winner. I got this in Superdrug, and you could pick it up for £7.50, and I think it's an absolute steal. So that is my number one product that I have been reaching for lately and loving lately, is my E.L.F. foundation. Now moving on to concealer. This right here has turned into my holy grail. I absolutely love this. This is the Tarte Tape Shape Concealer, and again, it's another game changer for me. It's just amazing. I don't need to apply a lot of this concealer at all. You don't need a lot. Generally, I used to go, if I was using my hair, normally I would go, if I was using like a collection concealer or any of my other concealers that I've used in the past, I would generally do the usual triangle and just put it on. And that I thought was great. But since using this concealer, I no longer need to do that. I do 4 circles under each eye, and I just put some circles down my nose and 1 or 2 in my chin and above my cupid's bow, and that's all I need. I mean, you just blend it out. I use my Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge, and I just blend it out with that. And it's so full coverage, and all you need to do is just use the sponge to work it down. You don't need to be caking this concealer on. And that was a mistake that I was using with even other concealers other than this, is I was caking concealer on. And you know this, you don't need to do that. A little goes a long way. It's just about how you blend the concealer out. So for me, this has absolutely changed how I look at concealer and how I work with concealer, and it's just a beautiful concealer. And the packaging is just gorgeous. It's absolutely lush, and I also like the packaging of the box, and it gives you all the nice things that this concealer has in it. So for instance, it's got your shea butter, you've also got sunflower, peony, your licorice fruit, and also vitamin E. So lots of healthy good things in there with this concealer. And it is quite a big doe foot applicator. You know, it's not like your traditional little ones. This one actually has quite a chunky doe foot. So I absolutely love it, guys. I picked mine up in Fair because obviously I am quite pale. I would definitely try it. If you can get it, I would definitely try this out because it is just such a great concealer. Now, staying on the path of concealer, another product I really have been loving is again from E.L.F, and this is the HD Under Eye Setting Powder. I absolutely love this. It comes with like a little brush, but guys, the little brush for me did absolutely nothing. It was just useless. So I use my own brush when I'm applying this, but you don't need a lot of it, and it goes on sheer, and it just keeps your under eye set all day. I mean, I didn't get any cracking. Normally when I'm using concealer, I have my trouble area, which is just in the corner on the underwater line there. I tend to find I crack under there. But using this HD setting powder, there was none of that. I absolutely love this stuff. And it is so inexpensive. This was like £4.50 from Superdrug. So guys, pick it up. Try it. If you don't like it, you're not wasting a whole heap of money. So yeah, I would definitely recommend this. Like that, when you open up the lid, just like that, you've got this little protective cover over the top of the little jar, and that's basically just to keep the powder in so you're not losing any. But like again with a concealer, a little goes a long way, guys. You don't need to be packing this on. I just tend to do a fine layer under both eyes, and that works for me all day. Now again, we're still sticking with the eye area, and it's a mascara that I've had for a while, but you know, I wasn't reaching for it. But lately, the last month and a half, I've really been reaching for this mascara. And it is by Benefit, and it's the Rollerlash Benefit mascara. I absolutely have fell in love with this at the moment. I'm really liking how it makes my eyelashes look. Now, as I've probably told you in previous videos, my eyelashes are not the best. They are, if you want my opinion, garbage. They can be quite short, and getting any length to them sometimes is a bit of a hassle. But I do get length with this mascara right here. And like I said, I'm absolutely loving it. The wand itself is really easy to use. It's kind of curved a little, so you definitely get under your lashes for bringing that up. I'm just really liking how my lashes are looking using this. Now, I've just recently purchased the new Rimmel mascara, which is the Volume Shake mascara. So that's actually what I'm wearing on my eyes today. I thought I would just try it and see what I thought this morning. And I have to say, so far, so good. Like I said, my eyelashes are garbage. But it has given it length and there was no clumping. So I'm going to continue to use this one as well to see how we go. And I'll report back to you guys what I think. I may do a video on that mascara. We shall see. But at the moment, this is what I've been using pretty much every day for the last month and a half, is my Benefit Rollerlash. And I probably will have to repurchase it soon enough. But yeah. Now, more of a face product. Hang on, I've got a really itchy nose. Okay. It's again from E.L.F. I do really like E.L.F. products. Now here in Scotland, we don't have a huge range of E.L.F. It's in Superdrug at the moment. And like I said, it's just selected products we could get our hands on. So we don't have the entire range, which is a shame because the products that I've tried so far are pretty darn good for the price. So this one here is a blush contour duo. So I'll just open this up. So this is what you're, this is what you're getting here. So this is in the shade Fiji. And I just really, really like this contour blush duo. This colour here for my contour and even bronzing is just a really nice colour. It's spot on for pretty much my skin tone. If I was to go any darker than this, it may be a bit of a hit or miss. I think darker than this would be okay for like the winter months, heading into the autumn Christmas. That would sort of be okay for me. And the blush is just beautiful. It gives you just a really nice healthy flush of colour. And the products are just so creamy and just a really nice consistency. I really like how they look on the face. I mean, I don't go overboard with contouring because I am a girl who just likes to have a bit of colour. I don't like the severe contour look. And let's be honest, and to be honest with myself, I'm not the greatest at contouring, to be fair. I mean, I still have to master the art of contouring. So that's why I tend to just go on the lighter hand side just until we hone our techniques, till we get it perfect. But I generally just take my contour brush. If you just bear with me, I will just reach over for it if I could see it. Back. So this is sort of the brush I use, which again, a lot of you probably will either cringe or hopefully some of you use a brush like this. But this is the brush that I tend to use just to get a nice line going down the cheek. And then I use my round domed brush to blend that out so I've not got a severe line. But yeah, I'm not the greatest at it. There you have it. We can't all be good at everything. But I just really like the packaging of this as well. I mean, it really is an expensive look and feel to this. And I like how it's got the domed edges as well. Again, it just makes it feel more expensive. And the only way I could describe this to you and how it looks to me is it looks like your NARS compact. And Fiji, I think, as well as possibly St. Lucia, but I know Fiji was definitely a dupe before. They were trying to copy NARS in regards to this little palette I've got right here. I think it was Orgasm they were trying to copy, and there was another one, I can't remember. I did do a video on my E.L.F products, and if you look back on that one, all the information is there. My brain's not working today. It's been a really busy morning. I've got my little one and my husband's getting ready to go to work, so it's been go, go, go all morning. Okay, and last two products I have for you. No eyeshadow palette this time, because I'm kind of reaching for a few at the moment. I'm kind of picking and choosing, so I don't have just one or two favourites that I reach for. There's quite a few that I'm using at the moment, so it would be a bit of a shame to pick and choose between them. So I'm going to go for lip products at the moment, and two that I have been reaching for quite a lot recently, and one of them is what I'm wearing on my lips, and this is the Primark lip lacquer, which I've shown you in at least 2 videos. This is amazing. I absolutely love this little lip lacquer. It is £2 and it is nude. I don't know if it's got a name. Let me just check this. Tempting. There we go. Tempting. I always call it nude, but it does have a name. Tempting. So I absolutely love this. I even like the packaging, how it's just got this really flat look to it. I can't even describe how it looks. Just it's flat and I like it. And the colour is just beautiful. Now, normally I would team this up with either a lipstick, a nude lipstick underneath, or I have like a Primark lip cream, which you all know I'm going to say about them. They're amazing. Nude Beach. So I would put that on, which is more of a, like a pinky nude, and then I would just top this, put this on top just to give it a bit of a shine. Now the other lip product is this one right here from Ofra, and this is in the shade Mina, and it is just, let me just show you a swatch of this lipstick. It is just divine. It's absolutely beautiful. Look at that. I mean, that is one swipe front and one swipe back. The pigmentation is just amazing, and the colour is just stunning. Absolutely stunning. I absolutely love it. And the packaging is really nice. It's just a really sleek, simple packaging. And the same goes for the Primark one. It's just, the two of them just work really well. And I've even placed the Primark Tempting on top of the shade here, which is called Mina. Now, a little backstory to this lipstick. I bought it because I do like the colour, but the main reason for this, as I've probably told you in a previous video, is that Mina was my grandmother's name, and that's what drew me to this lipstick to begin with. And the minute I tried it on, I just absolutely loved the colour. Absolutely loved it, but the name is what drew me to this lipstick. Now, you could take that as, that's pretty sad for how you're picking a lipstick, or you could take that as, oh. For me, it was awe, because like that, just like that. So yeah, they are my July favourites. I'm absolutely loving all the products I've shown you today, and I reach for them pretty much every day that goes by. I mean, this right here is my Stable Contour Bronzer Blush duo right here. I absolutely love this, and I will be purchasing, and they do have another one and it's darker, so I'll probably get away with that. And as we get into the winter months, like I said, the foundation is fantastic. It just makes my skin really look healthy and just a really nice glow. The concealer is fantastic. You don't need a lot of this concealer. It is just amazing, and that is in the shade Fair. Mascara, loving my mascara, I have to say, but like I said, I'm going to report back on that new Rimmel one that I'm testing out at the moment. E.L.F. HD Setting Under Eye Powder, absolutely amazing. I've received no creasing or cracking with my concealer, but again, everyone is different. So guys, if you've liked the products that I've shown you today and you've liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do so now, because it would help me out a ton. So until the next video, guys, you take care and we'll see you soon. Love you. Bye.